Hey there, oh there. You were expecting bad, never mind. A Breslov Chassid and a Lubavitcher find themselves through a massive clerical error in hell. They look at each other, they know each other from this world, they realize this is really wrong, they don't belong here. So the Breslover right away fires off a flare to heaven, emergency word for rescue to his Rebbe Nachman, reaches down, plucks out his Chassid, and the Lubavitcher fires off a flare, and in but a moment's time comes the voice of the Lubavitcher Rebbe saying, "You're right, this really is a terrible mistake, but things being as they are these days, we need a Chabad house there." Which brings us to, as always, the matter of the redemption. As we know only too well from Medrash, Mashiach was born Tisha B'Av. And since Tisha B'Av last, we have been following the movements of a very special, if rather eccentric child who was born on that dark day on the Jewish calendar. It's been a little weird keeping track of him, but right before we went live, we got a ping on our roving webcam, which tells us that our guest of honor is in fact right upstairs in the crowning heights of intensely Hasidic Brooklyn, where he is about to have a live encounter with the Munkis Brothers.
Hit it! Hit it!
Watch it. They're Michigan. They're in a world all their own. No sense, no manners. Think of it as an ongoing test of your Ahavas Yisrael. Yeah, there he goes again, Mr. Nice Guy. That lot of good that'll do you outside yeshiva. Doesn't do me that much good in yeshiva. Which reminds me, on a happier note, that joke you said over dinner last night. Glad Mom wasn't there to hear that one. I liked it, and I tried to say it over for my guys in school today. And went nowhere, right? Nowhere, right. What did I do wrong? Shimmy, you're a Torah scholar any mother would be proud to have for a son. I'm proud to have you for a brother. You're top of your class in school. You're gonna run a big shul someday. Leave comedy to the professionals. It's a family tradition. You got me there. Alright, knowing the rest, tell me how you set over the story. Best I remembered it was, this guy walks in where... What? This is how you set it up? If you want the punchline to work, you have to get the setup right. And I got it wrong. You got it wrong. What did I do wrong? Here's the setup. This is how the story goes. Chassid walks into a bar with a duck on his shoulder. Bartender says, "Where'd you get..." Whoa. Kid, what's your story out here on the street all by yourself? Who's watching you? Where's your family? He talks? So it would seem. Musical. Shimmy, shimmy, step into my office. You make it this. He's too young to form an intent to deceive, or to be delusional, or bipolar for that matter. He's also a little young to be walking and talking, which he is. We better get him off this street sounding off like that, or we'll be neck deep in Michigan. Don't say it, even in reference. We're Lubavitchers, not Michigan. Yeah, well, something has to be done with that kid. Wait a minute. I think I remember something. You should really do something about that case. You have everything in there but the kitchen sink. Here it is. I knew there was something familiar about this. Family newsletter. Ever look at yours? That's why I have brothers. I didn't know you took such an interest. Come to think of it, I didn't even know there was a family newsletter. More hard copy of an email, which I suppose you also delegated to your brothers. Seems to be working so far. So what's the big family crisis? Munkis, missing in action. Menashe and Miriam had a kid last summer, remember? The M&Ms? The M&Ms? Shimon, you cracked a joke all by yourself? I'm so proud of you. I knew there was a Munkis in there someplace. Yeah. No. Alright, I didn't so much know. It was more of a faint hope. No. Their little blessing was born Tisha B'Av. When's your birthday, kid? Cute. Anyway, little Misha goes missing right after the bris, and there hasn't been a confirmed sighting since, according to this. He was last seen in the company of a duck. Our mystery guest here is our missing cousin. You're getting to be a nuisance. Where's that duck, by the way? Whoa, careful with the D word around Sruluk. What's with Sruluk? I have no idea. He came home a month or so back screaming and babbling about being attacked by a band of pirate ducks in Williamsburg. What's Sruluk doing in Williamsburg? Chill! Okay, little microtzodic. I think we have this all sorted out now. You ready? Indeed you are, cousin. But it gets better. Kid, put that bottle in your mouth a minute. See, this is what I mean about getting more rest. You get irritable when you haven't had your nap. It's not your body, you know. Do me a favor, don't go all Rambam on me now, okay? Save it for later. Now, as for you. If we're right, your name is Moshe Mashiach. And if we're right, your parents are Menashe and Miriam Mashiach. Also known as the M&Ms. Are you getting all this so far? I'll take that as a yes. Here's where it gets interesting. Before your mom, Miriam Mashiach, married your dad, Menashe Mashiach, she was Miriam Munkis. Your mom is our older sister. And I don't mind telling you that you and your duck friend have given your parents some considerable concern. He's from your side of the family, all right. He never shuts up. How soon can we get our increasingly annoying cousin back to his parents? I don't know. He's rather amusing, and he does sing a bit. Your head's not still pounding from that video shoot. I'm not so lucky. Trust me, little Moshe really needs to get back to his family. They're all so cute at that age. Almost all. Jimmy, what if he really is? All the more reason to get him back to his parents. Whatever became of that duck, by the way?
That just shows to go you. Let God look after the big stuff like who's Mashiach, and when's Mashiach, and where's Mashiach, and us little mortals, let's take care of the basics, like how are we living, how are we being with each other. That's the sort of thing that brings us together, prepares us for the true and final redemption. And those who want to sell you on the notion that we're in the days of Mashiach, take it from a guy with 3 official yard sites and 40 days of slichas staring him in the face. We're still in Gullus, and that sucks. Alright, the singing at the Moroccan show is very gewaldic, but even so, it's slichas, and it's Gullus. And Gullus sucks, and we want Mashiach now! Maybe this year I'll figure out how to load one of these.